didn't like talking about this night. I'm an old man now, 78, and my memory isn't what it used to be. But no matter how old I get, I can still remember this one thing clearly. The night a man followed me home and never left. It happened in 1989. Back then, I lived alone in a small wooden house at the edge of Pinebrook Forest. My wife had passed away a few years earlier, and my daughter had moved to the city. It was just me, my radio, and the trees. One evening, around 10 p.m., I was walking back home from the diner. The town was quiet, too quiet, and the air felt unusually cold, like something was breathing down my neck. Halfway through the walk, I heard footsteps behind me, slow, heavy, dragging footsteps. At first, I didn't pay attention. Old folks like me hear things, but then the steps stopped when I stopped, and started again when I continued walking. I turned around. No one, just the empty road and the rustling trees. I sped up. The footsteps sped up too, but they were louder now, closer, almost right beside me. When I reached my house, I practically ran inside and locked the door. I leaned my back against it, my heart pounding in my chest, and then 3 knocks. Slow, heavy. Each knock felt like it shook the whole house. I was too scared to move. I just stood there, listening. Then, suddenly, silence. I waited a few minutes, then forced myself to look through the peephole. And I swear to God, there was a man standing on my porch, a tall man with his head lowered, wearing a dirty coat. I couldn't see his face, just darkness under his hood, but I could see something else. His feet weren't touching the ground. He was floating, just a few centimeters above the wooden planks. I stumbled back, terrified. When I looked again, he was gone. Or so I thought. That night, I heard him walking around my house. Not outside, inside. Slow, dragging footsteps across the hallway floor. And then, whispering. A voice so low I couldn't understand the words. But it sounded angry, hungry. I stayed under my blanket until sunrise. When I finally gathered the courage to leave my bedroom, everything was normal. The door was still locked. The windows were closed. No signs of a break-in. But the dust on my wooden floor had changed. There were footprints, deep, dark footprints, leading from my living room to my bedroom door. After that night, strange things kept happening. Objects moved on their own. Doors opened at 3:15 a.m. every night. Sometimes I would wake up and see a shadow standing in the corner of my room, tall, motionless, waiting. I don't know what that thing was, but I know this. It followed me home that night, and even now, at 78 years old, when I try to sleep, I can still hear those footsteps dragging across the floor, right outside my door.